Good afternoon to all of you. Welcome to this webinar, this discussion on the second anniversary of Vos Estis Lux Mundi. My name is Stephen White. I'm the Executive Director of the Catholic Project here at the Catholic University of America. I will introduce our guests very shortly. I'm excited about this event, and I hope all of you are too. I'm excited because this document, which was given to us by Pope Francis 2 years ago this month, and went into effect 2 years ago, June 1st, is, I believe, a significant step forward for the Church in dealing with the crisis of clerical sexual abuse, and particularly with the question of establishing accountability for bishops. Our guests, which I will introduce in alphabetical order, are all canonists, though not all only canonists, who have expertise not only in this document, but in the application of it, and will be able to tell us about how it works. We decided to do this event, not just because I think Vos Estis is important, but because I think a lot of Catholics in the United States in particular don't know very much about Vos Estis. In the summer of 2018 and into the spring of 2019, there was a lot of concern, obviously, about the abuse crisis in the Catholic Church, and a lot of questions about what is the Church doing about this, and what is Rome going to do about this, and specifically about what is Rome going to do to make sure that bishops are held accountable, as well as priests and others. Vos Estis is, in a significant way, the Church's response to that question. It's not a final response to that question. We can talk about this in the panel, but the document was promulgated with a 3-year term period. It is ad experimentum, which means that we have a 3-year trial period. We're 2 years into that trial period now, after which the document will expire. This is the Church's sort of first crack at solving this tough nut. And that means that while it is a step forward, it's also imperfect. And we know that. We've had 2 years to see how this document, this change in law has played out. There have been some good things, some not so good things. There are some things that we can hope will be addressed going forward. We like to look at all of that. When Vos Estis was first promulgated, there were a lot of expectations from Catholics for what this document might accomplish. Some of those expectations were wildly high. Some of them were very, very low. I think the reality is somewhere in the middle. And my hope is that we can better understand the document after the end of this panel and have some sense of where it has succeeded and where it might lay the foundation for future reforms for the Church. So with that little introduction for where we're going to go today, let me introduce our panelists. As I said, I'll do this in alphabetical order. Father John Beale is a professor of canon law here at the Catholic University of America, where he's been teaching full-time since, I believe, 1992. Susan Mulherin is the Chancellor for Canonical Affairs at the Archdiocese of St. Paul, Minneapolis, and received her license in canon law here from the Catholic University of America. Monsignor Bob Oliver is a priest of the Archdiocese of Boston. He was, until very recently, Secretary of the Vatican's Pontifical Commission for the Protection of Minors. Before that, he worked at the Congregation for the Doctrine of the Faith. Bishop Thomas Paprocki is the Bishop of Springfield in Illinois. He holds many degrees, among them a degree in civil law from DePaul, as well as a doctorate in canon law from the Gregorian in Rome. Welcome to all of you.